Hi everyone, I'm Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. This week I have a really beautiful style to show you in a really fun fashion color. This is Califia by Belle Tress in the color Dusty Rosa. I've actually had Califia for a while. I don't wear her all that frequently. I purchased her for Breast Cancer Awareness Month last year, and I love having her in my wig wardrobe. This is just such a fun style and color, and I think it has this wonderful rooting that actually makes it look quite natural, like I just colored my hair pink for fun. So we will get a good look at all the details for this style. Before we start, I wanted to ask, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe down below, like and comment, and we'll get started. So Califia here is just a very pretty blunt cut bob. You can see there's quite a bit of volume in the back. You have these beautiful beach waves, and even though she is mostly all one length, there are a few layers here in the front, on the sides. You can see just, not on this side really, but here you have a few layers, absolutely, and that gives it that beautiful rounded shape. So a really lovely beach wavy style with plenty of volume. And what you have is a lovely lace front. Let me show you that. I think, there we go. Very natural looking. You do have some of the pink fibers in the front there, and then the rooting starts after that. You have a mono part, and I do have a piece of silicone scar tape under there to help create a natural scalp appearance. As I recall, when I first received this style, I did steam the fibers away from the face and possibly change the part line. It's hard to remember, but I will link a video down below showing how I like to steam my wigs away from the face in case you'd like to watch that. And other than that, the only other thing I did curl this side a little bit because the wave pattern on this side was a little more relaxed than it was on this side. And because these are heat-friendly synthetic fibers, you can do that. I would recommend going no higher than 300 degrees Fahrenheit with these heat-friendly fibers. So let's get a good look at her from all sides. Here she is from the right and the back and the left. Just a lovely beach wavy style. Next, we will go ahead and look at the cap construction. We'll go over some styling options for Califia. I'll take her outside so we can get a good look at this lovely fashion color in natural light. And then I'll come back in and we'll go over my final thoughts. So here we have the cap construction. First, I'll remove this piece of silicone scar tape that I place on the underside of my part. And this helps create a natural scalp appearance where otherwise my dark bio hair might show through that monofilament. And I like to use the AWD Medical silicone scar sheets. I will leave that in the description box down below. Okay, so what we have here is a left mono part, and there's a little bit of room to move that part line around if you would like. I did place a little bit of matte eyeshadow on that part there as well. And then you have what they're calling a creative lace front. This is not an extended lace front, and as you can see though, it goes all along that front hairline and provides you a natural looking hairline in that area. It ends here and here on both sides. Then you have ear tabs, soft ear tabs with metal stays. A standard nape, not an extended nape, and you have bra strap style adjusters. And now I want to mention that this cap fits my 22-inch circumference very comfortably. Belle Tress styles are known to fit slightly larger than average, and I did tighten these adjusters ever so slightly on both sides, and this way this fits me securely and comfortably. I did check for permatease throughout this style, and I didn't find much. There are small amounts, very minimal permatease here and there, but I think most of the volume you have with this style is due to these beautiful beachy waves and just the amount of fiber that you have. So a gorgeous cap construction for this beautiful style. So let's look at some styling options for Califia. If you wanted to pull fibers away from the face, you certainly can. A little half an ear tuck, that works. Maybe even a full tuck, but then you do see a good amount of my bio hair there. So that's a good option. I also like to use a little claw clip on wavy styles like this and just take some of these fibers on top here and pull them back. You could even give them a little twist and then place that claw clip there. And what I like about that with this style is that now that reveals more of that rooting that gives it such a natural appearance. And I actually used a little bit of Color Wow root powder in the color blonde to lighten my bio hair a little bit. I'll show you how I do that. It comes with an applicator, and you just put a little on there and blend, and you can even put some on the wig as well if you want to blend any bio hair with your wig. You can go lighter or darker with this method, and I just love that. But yeah, I think this is a good little look and helps it look very natural. And then you can do the headband, and we'll do that so I can show you how much coverage I'm getting. I also wanted to mention, while I was practicing my styles, I did use some Simply Stylin' Pure Silicone Spray. I love to use that if the fibers are starting to feel a little dry and unmanageable. It just really helps with that. And I just use a little bit and avoid any hand-tied portions of the cap. So let's go ahead and do the headband. Okay. Now, that lace front goes from here to here on me. So that is not an extended lace front, but, and if you really lift all of these fibers, you can see a little bit of an edge here. You might need to trim that a little bit or just pull some fibers down. And that actually looks pretty natural. And because I've blended my hair with this root color, I think that works pretty well. So that's a great way to just keep fibers out of your face throughout the day, and then you can easily remove it again and be back to your beach wavy style. So absolutely a few lovely options with this mid-length style. You could do a ponytail. I don't want to disturb the wave pattern too much, but a little ponytail would work. But I think the more you play with these waves, the more they relax. And if you want to preserve that wave pattern, I recommend only doing that if it's really necessary. So absolutely some styling options with this one. And next, we'll go ahead, go outside and get a good look at this beautiful color in natural light. Let's get a good look at this beautiful color, Dusty Rosa. I just love it. This is such a wonderful color for spring, kind of matches my begonias back there. It's very fun. So let me go ahead and read you the description for this color. This is from the Belle Tress website. They say Dusty Rosa combines pink and violet for a rich and elegant hue and a mixture of ash blonde and pure blonde highlights. So I definitely see the pink and the violet. And I know the blonde is in there. It's just blended very nicely. And then they go on to say the root is a combination of light and medium brown blended with cool toned dusty rose. So that is the full description from Belle Tress. I have the sample from the coloring here. And here you can see those pink and violet tones with the blonde blended together. And there you have the brown rooting. That's the color we have. So just absolutely lovely. And I'm amazed by how interesting and natural looking it is. And of course, that is mostly thanks to this wonderful rooting, which you have throughout. You know, it's everywhere you move the fibers aside, or if the wind blows and does that, you're going to have that appearance of rooting. So I absolutely love that. Let's get a good look at the details. So we have that lace front, very soft hairline with the lighter fibers in the front. I love that. A beautiful parting space thanks to that mono part. And again, we have a piece of silicone scar tape under there. So just lovely. Let's get a good look at her from all sides. Here she is from the right and the back and the left. So absolutely just a lovely striking, oh now you can see some of the blonde highlights right there, I think. Beautiful pink color with this wonderful brown rooting that helps it look so natural. Absolutely lovely. So final thoughts. Califia here is just a lovely beach wavy bob style. I love these loose waves and the volume. You have mostly one length with just a few layers here in the front to add a little bit of a round shape. Beautiful style, beautiful fibers. They're not at all too shiny. These are the heat-friendly synthetic fibers that you can heat style. Again, I recommend no higher than 300 degrees Fahrenheit. I just love this. I think that hairline is done extremely well, and the parting space. It's not an extended lace front, so if you are pulling fibers away from the face, you will need to work to disguise that a little bit. But I also love this color, Dusty Rosa. It's absolutely, I'm a convert. This is such a great and fun fashion color. You have that rooting throughout that really adds a nice amount of realism and gives it a little interest too. So it's not all just bright pink. You can absolutely see those rich hues of violet and pink, some blonde highlights, and then this rooting in the shades of brown. Just really a beautiful color and a beautiful style. Keep in mind that with heat-friendly synthetic fibers, you do have to work a little bit to maintain them, a little more than you would with traditional synthetic fibers, but there are definitely pros and cons to each, and I think for this style, it's just perfect to have these fibers that you can heat style a little bit. So absolutely love the style, love the color. As always, I hope that my review has been helpful and informative, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.